race back at Brands Hatch track for the RF2 lights. Just had a slight technical problem there. Me and Barry's been chatting away, and yeah, we've done all the intro and everything. But yeah, Barry's joining me on the commentary tonight after an epic win in the Supers. Congratulations, mate.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, evening, guys.
Yeah.
Looking forward to some RF2 action now. See if they can match up to those RFX cars.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, we've already had this conversation because we were just sat there talking to each other and everything. So if you want the explanation of the Super Final from Barry's point of view, it's actually on my personal account. But you've got to be happy with that win, mate.
Yeah, no, it was very good. It was a little bit lucky off the start, so we straight away went down to four drivers, and then the other three drivers seemed to go a little bit deep into the first corner. I went up the inside, so I'd started from the back, and luckily I avoided all the chaos and came out that first corner in first place, and yeah, I just held the lead right the way through.
Held the lead, yeah. It's a brilliant drive, and I'm sure some of these other guys will be looking at that and hoping that that situation just kind of happens to them and they can hold the pressure, because you still had Dusty bearing down on you, so you know, you've had to live up to that. But yeah,
the pressure of one of the quickest drivers in this game. Eating chunks out of my gap.
But keep it clean, keep it safe, and that's what kind of worked, and some of these guys will be hoping that'll work for them. But so semi-final one, you got K9 and DiNapoli on that front row. We know they're two strong guys, but from the previous, well, from qualifying, they both had some damage and had some up and down qualifying rounds coming through. Ali and Kento on that back row, but Kento coming off a strong result as well, finishing third in the final, so he'll be happy, feeling kind of confident.
Yeah, I think all of these drivers have got a decent chance here. They've all had some decent results in the past in these cars as well.
Definitely have. I think, yeah, a lot of people have taken qualifying wins or you know, final wins. Obviously, just adjusting their fuel at the moment, that's a big factor for the 6 laps. Yeah,
one of the first things you got to do every semi-final, I always have to adjust my fuel level from qualifying level to the semis, just because of those extra 2 laps. You need to have enough fuel to get you those extra laps, plus a little bit extra in case you have a couple spins on the way.
Definitely, it's yeah. I always put in a factor for a spinner and a bit of frustration driving, I always call it, as well, is when you're driving angry, is you can tend to use a little bit more fuel than expected. But these guys are underway now, so getting semi-final one underway. DiNapoli, excellent launch there.
Yeah, very good start for him. Looks like if he can keep this narrow, he'll get the first corner. Oh, he's gone very deep.
Just glances off them tyres, not going to give him too much damage, I don't think. Rear corner. Ooh, but just pushes out a little bit wide again. I think had a little bit side-by-side contact. Still a tight pack.
There's a little bit of touching going on here.
Oh, K9's fired off the wrong way there. He's bit of contact, and it's just unsettled his car and turned him the wrong way, but the race is still going on. Ali diving for his joker, and Kento following him.
Looks like.
So that's good.
Got out just ahead of these guys as well, so I think if he can keep in front of them, I think he might be able to build a gap and make his way into the finals.
You see him just glancing off a wall there, so whether he's just picked up a little bit damage. His car still looks pretty clean and straight, and he's going to be open now that these two guys just start fighting. Like you can just see in the background there, they're just having a bit of a tussle. DiNapoli at the moment, he's been given that free air to work the track and find the fastest lines. Carry as much speed as he can. Yeah, these guys just dropping down through that standard section. Not, ooh, just see Kento just out into that tyre barrier has got a solid barrier right behind it, hasn't it? So it really does deflect you off the wrong way. But Ali now making a move on K9. Ooh, big flick into that first turn. That's going to drag them both off wide. all the way down the hill, just picking up contact there and stuff, but guys getting back on track. That gives Kento a bit of a chance, but Kento's car looking a bit disgruntled, I'd say there. Windows all smashed.
Yeah, those cars are looking very second-hand right now.
Yeah, it's I'd say it's one of the it's a perfect visual for this sort of rallycross track, isn't it? It's quite a rough track, and if your car comes off clean at the end of this 6-lap race, I don't think you've been working hard enough. Oh, yours was quite clean though, and you got the win, so I'll retract my statement there.
That's the difficult part, is trying to keep it out of the game.
Ali's into the lead there. DiNapoli's done his joker, and Ali's just out in front of him, so Ali's...
I think DiNapoli must have made a mistake the lap before, because I noticed he had a nice gap, but it came down a lot.
Yeah, he's definitely made a mistake going for his joker or something like that. Ali just pulling away a little bit. You can see everyone's front bumpers, they're getting rid of that. I see a lot of lock on DiNapoli's car there, so whether he is struggling with front end steering grip now. Are we on lap 4 of 6? So, K9 there, really struggling with damage.
The car doesn't sound healthy, yeah.
No, you can see it twitching all over the place, can't you? But back at the front, Ali, he's managed to pull away now, just over a 2-second gap back to DiNapoli, so he's come out of it with not too much damage and been able to control it, pulling out that lead. DiNapoli not too far away.
Yeah, he hasn't seemed to lose much time since then.
No, so it's... I can hear engine revs, but Ali's still going. Sometimes when you hear the engine revs stop, you initially think someone's in the wall, don't you, in front?
Yeah.
But no, he's still managing to go. Kento picked up a lot of damage and holding on to that 3rd place. I mean, this is only semi-final, so you've got to be in the top 3 to get through. So K9 at the moment, he's going to be out of this one, onto the last lap. Ali looking...
Like Ali doesn't make any more mistakes, he should make it through. I think he's looking to take the win now.
Yeah, he looks quite comfortable. He's pulled a bit more of a gap on DiNapoli, and you see DiNapoli fighting it all the way down that straight, couldn't you? Left, right, left, right. And
he must be suffering with some suspension damage.
Doing a bit of track clearance, but what's... Oh, so K9, that's... Ali taking the win there, he's going to be happy. DiNapoli coming over in 2nd. Kento just needs to finish, whether he's got too much damage. Sometimes you can have an engine failure. Last corner, I think we saw Matsushi in the last race. Yeah. But Kento just doing enough to bring it over the line, securing his place into the final. It's unfortunate there for K9, but that's sometimes how rallycross goes, isn't it? It's better than a jump start. I'd rather have a race rather than a jump start. It's
yeah.
Some fast times there from Ali's fastest lap is a little bit significantly faster compared to everyone else's.
So I've just increased the volume of my mic. Just because I'm getting comments saying that.
Yeah, I can definitely hear you louder from my end, so it should definitely be louder in the stream. Sometimes I think it's because I'm streaming it from obviously a different country. Sometimes the person that joins the party chat is a little bit softer naturally, if you know what I mean. But should be all good. All good.
Yeah, hopefully. We will hopefully get a comment, seeing if it's a little bit louder now. Otherwise, I can put it a little bit louder. It's almost at its maximum.
Oh, we don't need you too loud, Beres. You'll be blasting my ears out, mate. But yeah, K9 just diving in here. I'm sure he's going to be feeling a little bit frustrated. Picked up a lot of damage and had some contact, which fired him off the wrong way in the track.
Yeah, very unfortunate race for him.
So going on to qualifying the semi-final 2, you're going to have Palm, Tiger, and Matsushi, who's just left the session. It just joined again, so that's come back in. Just trying to find on the screen if there's one more guy, or whether it is just the 3 in this one. Yeah, I think it's because Marquardt has to work, isn't it?
Yes, if he was on that list, then he won't make it smart. Yeah, so we should only have the 3 of them. So at least we know that who's going to make the finals.
Yeah, these guys just need a clean run, but it's seen a couple of people make a jump start.
Yeah, it could happen.
Just means that one of them won't make it, but it's not going to mean that anyone won't make it from the list specifically.
Alright. But yeah, it's
so Palm, Rock, and Matsutsi. Let's get this one underway. Hopefully they don't have to drive with 100 suspension damage.
It did look tricky. We could see you fighting the car, and
the car was painful to drive.
Front and back, left, 100% suspension damage.
It
Yeah.
didn't even sound right as well on the stream. You could hear it
No, because
struggling with engine power.
Properly.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see out of any windows. But yeah, I guess that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, it is rallycross.
More than some to some.
Oh dear, Matsushi's already. Yeah, Matsushi must have been where he's having connection issues or something. But
Not sure what happened there. He's retired. That's not going to make any sort of difference there, so I don't know why he's done that. So we're going to have to quit and start again.
Okay. Yeah, we do have that. We do have that rule, don't we? Of one restart through disconnection. Only the one, so nobody else, nobody disconnect from this next run. So any viewers on the stream, just bear with us a second. We will be back on the track for the semi-final 2 quite shortly. Just give you a nice view of Tiger Rock's car there, which I always think is quite fitting, very fitting for his name there. The livery, you couldn't have asked for any better livery, could you? Coming into the championship.
Tiger stripes.
Yeah. So is it new lobby? Is it that'll be done?
Yeah. Just sent the invites.
Okay. Yep. Go. Just bear with me. Why it's probably the blue screen of death, as we like to call it. Just loading up.
Alright, so we've got all our guys here. You go broadcaster.
Yep.
And they are already there, so let's do this.
Get back out on track. Yeah, Ali, he looked strong. Obviously had a bit of contact, and he's been apologising and stuff. But after that, he looked strong. He reeled De Napoli in, and I think De Napoli had made a mistake in the Joker. We didn't quite see it, but after that,
yeah, I reeled him in for a bit as well. I had contacted the start as well. It was someone else hit me from behind. and so I had to recover from that one. From the back, the two guys ahead of me went Joker, so I went standard, and I started closing that gap between myself and DiNapoli. And as I caught up to the back of DiNapoli, I got it again, and that was that. So it was a short race for me.
Could have been even shorter. Could have been a jump start. Oh no! Where's everyone gone now?
Unfortunately, it's a one restart. So.
And it's saying Matsusi's name, but it's showing Tiger's. It's I get you. The camera is stuck on Matsusi. So it is Tiger Rock that's just in the race. Unfortunate, guys. Don't know what's going on tonight.
All I can think of is that it's Palm and Matsusi
that are just clashing with each other, which is causing this issue.
So I think we'll do one more restart.
Okay, as the majority of the race is...
it's the majority.
Yeah.
And we need to get guys into the final.
Yeah, you can see Carlo just confirming that him and Palmer clashing, which we haven't suffered in race pace for a while, have we, with people clashing? But it's always a known thing with different internets around the world and people clashing in lobbies.
So whatever happens this go around, unfortunately, this is the whatever happens in this one happens. This new lobby.
That is the final rule. Tiger there will be sat there. You'll be like, "Where's everyone gone? I'm ready. I'm ready to go." But gives him a little bit of chance just to practice his launch if he wants. He hasn't even bothered to do that. Right, there's my new invert. So we'll have another blue screen just while we get loaded in. It's a shame when this happens. It just hinders the flow of how it normally runs the streams. I know we swap streams, but that's so each of us can do some commentary and do some racing at the same time.
Right, so we've got our drivers.
Seems back
Unfortunately, whatever happens now happens. The guys, I hope it works out and they all stay in the lobby this time.
So, at the moment, would you favour for taking the final win? At the moment, I know we got this other semi to contend with, but
I don't know. I didn't really see much of what they did in the previous race. I was a bit
fighting the steering wheel.
I couldn't see out of my car, and I couldn't keep it straight. So.
I think everyone's had a good run at some point through the championship, haven't they? It's, even Kento and
there's solid drivers. I mean, Matsuzi obviously was looking strong in the qualifying. He took 2 qualifyings. I took 2 qualifyings. Palm, he's had some solid runs lately in these cars. Kento, he won hell, so he's also solid. And we know Ali gets very quick launches off the line, and he can be quick as well. So
definitely, and I mean, like, even with Tiger just being new into the championship this round, people always improve very rapidly, don't they? And sometimes you don't know how much they're practicing behind the scenes and stuff. And sometimes, you can never rule someone out like that, can you? Picking it up. Engines revving this time, all 3 cars out on track, so that's good to see. You can see the Matsusi and Palm match each other for a good launch off there into this turn 1. It's going to be crucial to keep it clean.
And it is.
Everyone's clean. Give each other a bit of room. Palm looking stronger at the moment. Matsuchi in that second place, and Tiger just hooking up behind him and just following the lines, and using this as a good reference point to try and carry as much speed as he can. Palm looking strong. Still got the added pressure of Matsuchi. Matsuchi dies.
Matsuchi jumped into the Joker there.
Yeah, it's getting that. Doing the opposite and choosing to do it on lap 1 to give himself that bit of room, but he will probably catch up to the back of Tiger, so whether that'll work in his favour or whether that'll
depends if Tiger jokers straight away now if he carries on, because you don't want to get stuck behind a car that's potentially a bit slower, because it'll stop you from being able to catch the car out front. Right now Palm though is in a good position to just carry on now until the end and take his joker right at the end of the race, I would say, but you can see Matsuchi's through into second.
So he's lost a little bit of time sat behind Tiger, so I don't think he's going to make any major impression on Palm unless I would say
Palm's
that,
made
but Palm's stuck in that standard
Tiger's
lap.
the one who's going to come out in front.
He is,
and
yeah,
he's done
going
his joker. So Tiger is currently leading this race, and he's jokered. He's taking what will probably be his first heat win.
It'd be epic if he can hold on to.
Not heat, his semi. It would be a semi, so that would be good points there for him if he can hold on to this.
He's
going to needs to hold his lines. If he can hold his lines, they won't be able to get past here.
He's racing for position, and he's got full right to use as much track as he can, but he stays out wide on that corner, on the entry to that corner.
Inside now. I think Palm hasn't taken his joker yet, so that's going to hurt his chances of winning the race right now, but anything can happen.
Definitely is. It's I see Matsuchi there just sliding it nicely out that the bottom of the
Palm
style.
Crashed in that joker. So he's having a bit of a tough run there, Palm, right now. Not looking as smooth as he was the other day, but luckily for him, he can use this as a test run heading into the final.
I was going to say, it's always when you mention someone in commentary how smooth they are driving, the next minute they're making a couple of mistakes, but working out for Matsuchi now. He's got plenty of space around him, just using that track just to run this hopefully to the end unscathed, but we know this track is very tricky. Nicely through there. Tiger will be happy at the moment in second place, and he's not too far behind Matsuchi, is he? He's having a good run, keeping it clean.
Yeah, he's having a good one. His car looks in good condition then.
He likes his livery that much. He likes to keep his bumpers on it, which is good to see.
No scratches.
Yeah. Let's see. Palm is 14 seconds behind him, so he should be able to keep, Tiger, keep it clean and just run it to the end. Matsuchi lost his front bumper, but it doesn't seem to be hindering him too much on pace, overall pace. Oh, stuck in gear, I think there.
Stuck in gear.
I think he is having problems still with his steering wheel, with his shifter, so that's something to look out for, maybe going into a final. That could hinder you. Seems alright at the moment. Oh, just clips the tyre barrier and has to take the shortcut through a couple more tyres. Just stuck in gear again there, so yeah, maybe it's something that's going to be highlighted more going into this final. So he's going to be probably working frantically on his wheel to try and solve any problems that he's got there. Tiger's still in that second place, only 4 seconds behind him, so he hasn't dropped any more time over these past couple of last laps, so he's going to be feeling a bit more comfortable going into that final. Good job from Tiger, he's happy with that, gives it a big full send. Palm, bit unfortunate for him, he's made a couple of mistakes where he's got stuck in critical areas on this track, isn't it? It's that tight area on that standard lap.
Yeah, just a couple of mistakes in those sort of bottleneck sections, but like we said, luckily he can use that as a test run heading into this final.
These guys are going to be straight in for the final, meeting the other three guys from semi-final 1. Ali, DiNapoli, and I believe it was Kento, wasn't it? Yeah, Kento.
Yeah, everyone that's raced tonight in this class but me.
Everybody's in, just getting in the right liveries. Just giving the thumbs up there, making sure they're alright. Disconnected from DiNapoli there, so just a little bit of a clashing issue I feel. Just give him a little bit of time just to rejoin. Obviously, DiNapoli being one of the furthest away compared to.
Yeah, but he hasn't really had issues with the lobbies before, so I'm wondering if it's not actually Matsutsi's internet that's causing some conflicts, because it was Matsutsi and Palm conflicting, and now Matsutsi's in this lobby as well. And so I'm just wondering, but we'll just check there that no one disconnects again, and then we'll go for it. Right, I'm gonna hit that go button. With there being 6 cars in this race, we pretty much, if there is a disconnection, we will only do 1 restart. There will not be another one after.
Hopefully these guys, yeah, hopefully it's straight into the final, but 6 cars out on track. We haven't actually seen that all the way through, because obviously the possible chance of it in the supers, and 2 of us, yeah,
2 jump starts. Well, it's early days still. We don't know if anyone jump starts yet.
You don't want to curse anybody, but you know it can happen. We've seen it happen, and it does happen. But hopefully everyone can get a good start and get on the way.
6 cars on this track by the looks of it.
It's very intimidating. It's one of the things that was going through my head, and 6 cars there still at the moment. I think everyone's just, you can see the car just bobbing up and down. That looks like they're readying up, confirming that. As I say that, everyone's bobbing up and down. But Matsutsi and DiNapoli front row. So 2 strong contenders there on that front row already. They're going to be happy with that front row. Palm and Ali, second row. Kento and Tiger, bit more work to do from that back row, but sometimes, I think I've mentioned this before on this track, I don't mind a back row start. It gives you time to think about what's happening.
Where Kento is a nice one. If you can keep it tight on that first corner, you can slip up the inside of everyone.
Definitely. A couple of guys have contacts and stuff. DiNapoli, another super start there. 2 Matsutsi brothers, Ali and Carlo, side by side, and I think that's
Bit of a punt there from the one brother into the other, and I think they've all ended up in the tyres behind DiNapoli. So DiNapoli is away
out in front
from all the carnage here.
It's worked in his favour, but is Ali in second? We saw his pace in that first semi-final. He did come in, but he's got Palm right tucked underneath him, but Palm dives up on that grease. Oh no, he's back on track. He's not lost too much time.
Through. I think Kento goes Joker. Palm also in the Joker, I think.
DiNapoli there. What's he done? DiNapoli was Joker.
I think also did the Joker, and he just in the merge came together with someone.
Yeah, unfortunately there, it's not got what you want, but see his car got major damage now. Some track clearing to be done down this back section where there's tyres. 6 cars out on track.
Tiger's car actually looks okay there.
Yeah, keep it clean, keep it out on track, and I'm sure he's going to continue well. But she got Ali and Kento up front. Ali, I feel, is going standard lap. Is Kento gone Joker? No, standard lap again. Bit of track clearing. So the two guys behind him have both jokered, but both, I feel, have quite a bit of damage, don't they, to contend with.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys, because at the start a lot of guys went into those white tyres. So a couple of the cars here are looking really badly damaged right now.
Ali's still being able to control his car. Doesn't look like it's affecting it too much. Kento in the background, he's looking quite comfortable as well, so might not be too much suspension damage. Both going standard lap again. Ooh, there's
That's
cars.
Matsuzi. I think he's got lots of damage.
Yeah, he's running slowly. See Palm just dropping down, and then there's a big fight. Tiger's car looking the most bolted together still, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Just a little scuff on the front bumper, but nothing. Oh, Palm running out wide there. It's quite a rough section dropping down that track, and sometimes it can just fire you off.
Especially when you got damage.
Yeah. Twos. At the moment, I mean,
into the Joker lap now, so Kento's leading on a standard lap though.
they have got quite a sizable gap to the rest of the guys, but one mistake from these guys and the pack will be right on them. Can Kento keep this up and take his Joker and still come out in front? But
if I was him and I felt I could do a quicker lap time, I'd stay out in the standard now and save the Joker for the final lap.
This is the moment of truth. He's going Joker now. He's getting that.
Answers back immediately.
Good Joker though. Straight through there, not losing a lot of speed. He's going to carry a lot of pace down here. He does. Into the lead. So good move there, but he's got the pressure of Ali being in his rear view mirror now. He's got to contend with that. His car does look quite stable. But Ali as well, they're using different lines through that section and no one making big advantages. Ooh, I thought Kento was just going to clip that barrier, but it's quite an epic battle coming onto this last section of track. This is one of the key areas and they're both through it nice and cleanly. Kento's just got to run through this last section here. Oh, Ali's over-rotated the car and he's spun out. So Kento taking a easy win from that last corner. I think Ali's going reverse to the line, but Palm had yeah, Palm had more acceleration. Tiger not too far away, so epic job from him.
For Napoli.
And Matsuzi's parked her up. Yes.
So that's another win in a row for Kento.
2 wins on the road for Kento, yeah. So he's saving these for the finals, which is working for him at the moment. Palm in that second place, just pipping Ali, which was in reverse in the wrong gear. Probably the best situation to be where he was at that point in the track. You're only a couple 100 feet away from the finish line, but odd to see a car going over the line in reverse. Tiger, he's got to be happy with that. First round in the semi, in the finals, in the lights, and comes away with 4th in the final. So epic job from him. But I'm sure a lot of the guys, including yourself, will be happy to move away from this round and move on to the next one.
I was feeling okay. I don't mind the track, to be honest. Just yeah, you know how it plays out. But it's actually a cool track, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a cool track. It's rough in the gravel areas, but yeah, I mean, some epic racing right the way through with the lights and the supers. Good to see the boys winning from Berries and Kento. They'll both be happy with the wins, and everyone else that made the podiums between the two, they're going to be happy. But I think that's going to conclude this week's racing, isn't it? We're on to the KTM's sprint races on Monday at a famous track, Mugello, in Italy, isn't it? It's
yeah, it should be a good one. I don't think we've ever raced there before in our organised championships, so it should be really cool.
I'm looking forward to that. I know I'm not racing there myself. Between you and Motormouth.
Yeah, I think I'm on the road cars for that one, so it's not the big race, but should still be interesting.
Yeah, it's only the second time you've taken out the road cars as well, isn't it? So it just shows your commitment to the streaming and everything else that you do behind the scenes. It's well appreciated by all the members.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, we shall catch you guys Monday night, same time, and hope you can all join on the stream. If you want to like, subscribe, please feel free. Catch you guys soon.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.